What's going on, guys? This is the 3D Podcast here. I'm your podcast director, Austin, sitting here with the entire squad. To my right here, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the visual engineer, Swannels.
Howdy.
We have the main founder, Ethan. And then we got our videographer, Matthias.
What's up, guys?
And then we got the main producer over here, Rob.
What's up?
He's the
Oh,
engineer.
I guess I could look
too,
at the
dude.
camera too.
Yeah. Also the audio engineer. What's good? Give you props on that shit.
Also, the suck me off. Thank
So,
you for the props. I needed that
But,
too.
like, no, I don't want to have sex with you unless you want to have sex with me. Then yes, I would like to have
Yes,
sex with you.
yes.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously.
So,
I do not consent.
You get it though? It's like, no, I don't want to have sex with you unless you want to have sex with me. Then obviously, yes, I would like to have sex with you. You say that to any hot girl, and like,
It works.
it's good. It's a good pickup line. Like, I don't want to have sex with you unless you want to have sex with me.
Yeah.
what was the weekly struggles, everybody?
Getting this MacBook and dealing with my bank
You got a new computer.
and realizing what a debit limit is. Yeah, setting up the MacBook is the easiest thing in the world. You know, Apple is really about their
Simplicity.
user friendliness and like, yeah,
Yes,
got a
yes.
new computer. What's good?
MacBook for performing live and my Resolume program for it's kind of just like a video router and it analyzes audio and makes things move and jump together to the beat type deal.
Easy for you to make your shit awesome.
Yeah.
What was your weekly struggle?
My weekly struggle was 2 days ago. My car got broken into.
Yeah, tell the audience what happened to your vehicle with your chick. What happened?
Dude, I'll tell you guys what happened. We went to a nice abandoned quarry, and we had to park our car in a gravel lot right off of a pretty busy highway, and gone for about an hour and a half. Came back after it's a mile walk, and we came just chilled on the rocks near the parking lot. I look over, and my car window is just destroyed. Everyone's like, "What the hell?" And didn't realize like what I was running to, and then they're like, "Holy shit!" Yeah, it was crazy. Filed a police report. Got a ton of shit stolen.
Such as?
Girlfriend's purse, MacBook.
Oh.
Dude, I'm out a lot. I'm out a lot.
Shout out insurance.
Yeah. Shout out insurance. Yes.
Damn.
That does suck.
So like, what are you doing now, such as your car and stuff like that? Like, you like getting it
I'm in my
fixed?
mom's car. Vroom vroom. Yeah.
The fuck is your mom doing then?
She's
Yeah,
in
what's
Europe.
she driving?
She's in Europe right now,
Oh,
so it's
nice.
just until my window gets fixed, then I'll be back in my car.
That's clutch.
Yeah.
Rob, Ethan,
Nice.
what was your weekly struggles throughout this week?
Honestly, there really hasn't been any struggles.
Yeah, we just make we make it happen, you know.
Well, I did have a thing last week,
Like
which
problem,
I didn't even
boom.
say.
Done, gone.
Or what was that?
Boom. You're done. You're done, man.
Yeah, the thing that happened last week, I didn't even say it, but yeah, some guy got injured at work. We had
Facts.
the,
Boom.
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
You're done, man.
I remember.
I wish you had the footage for that one.
Yeah, I remember.
Deedle
seeing
D and
that.
Deedle Dom.
Oh,
I
Dude,
posted something on my Snapchat
no,
story.
just give him the
I
spark
didn't
notes.
actually like get to see
Give him
it, but
give him
I
the
mean,
spark notes, man.
but he just
would not
pretty
wanna
much
see
this guy ran a lift off his fucking trailer and flew off it, and yeah, he fucking broke his arm.
He had a bunch of
sticking out.
tools on top, or I'm sorry, he had a bunch of equipment on top of a trailer and it tipped over and off and he fell off and fucked himself up, right?
He was driving a giant like man lift, and I guess he was nervous, and he didn't want to mess up his trailer or anything, so he started veering off to the left, and yeah, the wheel just got off of the trailer too much, and the whole thing tipped over with him in it. It's crazy.
and
It's a
squished
bone
him.
sticking out,
That's a
dude.
bad
Yeah,
day.
dude.
Yeah,
that's
no,
a bad-
Bone
that's a
sticking
bad-
out. That's gnarly, man.
But I mean, he's fine and everything. He'll probably.
Who else saw that happen? Did you
There
see
was
it?
I didn't see it happen. I was actually over in the other building, but I heard the sirens, didn't think anything of it, and then I saw all the lights, and I was like, oh shit. So I had to run all the way over there. I saw all the paramedics all by him and shit. It was pretty crazy. I've never seen like an accident like that before, but I didn't see it actually happen and fall off, but I mean, just like seeing the whole fucking lift fall over, just getting it back up took forever too. So luckily it didn't land on him though, because he definitely would have been gone for sure.
Gonzo.
You fucked her, bud.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened last week. But yeah, this week nothing really.
Just chilling.
Literally,
Nothing
yeah,
really.
just working on
Working.
music and working the day job.
Dealing with shitty customers, you already know.
Yep, dealing with people who leave their shit at our place for over a year and we don't keep it there and they get pissed off and there's literally a sign that says we aren't responsible for anything left here over 30 days. So
We ain't responsible for
I guess
your
people
shit.
just don't care about their expensive tools that they buy. They just think we're a storage unit. Yeah, working on music, man. I got a couple dubstep tracks I've been working on with Envision,
Yeah.
but they're not really. It's literally just like drops. They're not really full ideas, but I'm gonna try and get those all crispied up. And I've mostly been trying to do like just copy my favorite songs or whatever. Just listening to like a Virtual Riot song or a Phase One song or just something that I like or whatever, and I'll literally just copy it. I mean, just change up my own synths and stuff. But yeah, that's just pretty much.
Ya boy.
On some new muse.
Yeah.
You're the crispiest guy I've ever met.
Thanks.
Honestly, God, you put the Chris and crispy.
But
Yes, sir.
but yeah, what's new with 3D guys? What's good? What y'all been doing, working on? What's new? Anything crazy happening with 3D?
Oh, dude, it's so fucking loopy, dude. We went and met with our manager this week, man. Minus Rob, he's still working that 9 to 5, but it's okay. We're gonna get him. He hasn't he hasn't seen the racks from 3D and Not Designer yet, which is partially my fault. Because we always shoot for the stars around here, but have a slow start. But nonetheless, we met with our manager. We're planning some shows. We got some new merchandise on the way for Not Designer and 3D. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing back on track. And not that we were ever off track, but we have insanely high standards for ourselves. So like, hopefully soon in the future it'll be even more content. And yeah, like I just said, we met with our manager and are planning some events. And like he said, he's working on some Envision projects. We also are finishing up our first 3D track, and like we'll have that released too. And dude, a couple new mixes coming out in a couple weeks. We're gonna do like a red mix, blue mix thing, like play on 3D. That's pretty cool. Yeah, was that the question though? You said like,
Yeah,
what's
what's
crazy?
new-
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
good?
yeah, that's what's on my mind is like our manager had us do a photo shoot, getting some content for social media. It's just getting our production value up, building the YouTube channel. Yeah, more videos, more music, more content, more mixes. Starting shows this summer. We're getting our shit together. That's what I'm saying. And pretty soon we're gonna get Rob to leave that 9 to 5. He's gonna leave us then for Atlanta. It sounds like, but that's okay because hopefully he's going to learn Dolby, and then hopefully we'll be right behind him.
Yeah. How's
Yes,
the
sir.
how's the visuals going, Swan?
Oh, visuals are going.
This guy.
You
Fantastic.
cooking up some crazy
Ja boy.
looking shit that I'm gonna have like a seizure over or something?
Well, I haven't really messed with too many strobe effects yet. Like, 'cause, yeah, I don't want to.
3 words, dude. 0 to hero is what you did.
Yeah, pretty much.
He
It'll
didn't
be
know. He didn't know as much as. I shouldn't even say as much. He
I knew nothing.
He was just starting out a few months ago, and now the shit he's showing is like pretty much the dude right before the headliner. It's like the same level of quality. Like you go and see Excision, it's like, wow, that's some visuals. His visuals are looking like the dude right before him, like Liquid Stranger, how they got the name going with some colors behind it. Like we're right there. We're right there.
We're looking
right
good.
there.
We're looking good.
We're looking real nice, and I'm so proud of dude. I'll let him talk, but yeah, like, dude's
Yeah,
not.
pretty much what he said. I'm just working hard and getting it all together for you guys.
We're starting a new segment here called "Would You Rather." I got some.
That is not a new segment. It's just,
It's new for us.
Yeah,
it's new for us.
New for
So,
us on the
It's new to
pod.
me.
Yes.
It's new to me, not new. But
Yes.
But
Exactly.
just a little creativity, you know, because
Okay.
I try to be creative and shit, you know. So
Okay.
just I got 3 would you rather's here just to mix it up and shit. But question number 1: would you rather know how you die or when you'll die?
no.
Wow.
It's a good one.
Man, you are opening a can of worms here. You expect me not to go into a half-hour story?
You know what? Honestly, when I'll die. Because, like, I mean, I can somewhat live with that, but knowing how I'll die, I'll just always try to avoid that one thing. But it's like, if you can't and you're for sure gonna die like that, then yeah, you're fucked. But I mean, if you know your time, then at least you can plan it out and shit.
I
But
feel that.
yeah, I'd rather go with time.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Rob there, because knowing how you die might be a little, like, nerve-wracking, especially if it's, like, violent or brutal or something. Mainly because, like, I read a book one time, and it was just, like, someone just handed it to me. It's like, oh, it's a magic book, and I should not have been opening it and turning the random pages in it. But it says, you will die a terrible death. And I said, oh, God, I'd rather... I don't want to know how I die. I'd rather not know if I'm gonna die anyway. But
I would definitely go with the when you die, because literally that just reminds me of this guy who I knew in high school. He had cancer. Actually, Austin, I think you were friends with him too.
What was his name?
Well, I'm talking about someone else. But
Okay.
I don't know his name. But anyways, like, dude's got cancer.
Oh, we're talking about AJ Lowe's. Yeah,
AJ
yeah.
Lowe's, that's the
He's
man.
he's
Yeah.
gonna die like I don't know in 20 years or so.
Right. Well,
I mean,
dude,
give or take,
everyone's gonna
Like before
fucking
he's 30,
die.
I think.
Yeah.
But you know
Yeah, before
what?
he's
They
30,
told
I
him
think.
What's like special about him is like
He lives the like fullest to every single day. Like he drinks, he does whatever he wants. He
That's
doesn't
the fullest.
He doesn't.
He gets fucked up.
He doesn't.
okay.
He's living.
Okay.
He
Whatever
doesn't
his brain
stress.
tells him he does.
He doesn't stress that he's not gonna live a full life.
Your
And
guys'
the-
perception, in my opinion, is flawed.
He's not stressed because he
The
knows he's not
perspective
going
is
to live a
flawed.
full life, but like there he is living fuller than anybody else.
Yeah.
In your
'Cause-
opinion.
Yeah.
What is
it's,
full?
it's
I
all
mean, if
his
you want to get
subjective.
into philosophy, we'll get into it.
I've
but-
never seen him sad. That's my thing.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Never
Which is
seen
great.
him.
Then I mean, be the change you want to see. But I don't know. Like, I'm gonna. My answer is I don't want to know when I die because then it's just a countdown to that. I would want to know how I die because then I like to play with fate and be like, haha, I'm gonna avoid that. Skirt, you know. And I mean, it's still gonna probably happen, but
And then it happens.
I like to play with fate anyways. And life's negotiable, and yeah, life's a bitch, and then you die.
Yep.
It's no reason not to try.
I'd take that
Facts.
countdown.
Facts.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, I don't want the
a
countdown.
happy
To me,
countdown
if I
until
had-
the last
dude,
5 seconds.
If I had the countdown, I'd be doing nothing but like thinking about that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Ignorance is bliss, right? I mean, I'm not.
I would
I'm
just-
not trying to change your mind. I mean,
I mean, like, we already have a countdown. We just don't know when.
for me,
we
it's
just
like
don't know
yeah, but
when
if,
it is.
if I'm looking at
you
a
know?
timer just counting down, I know
Yeah.
it's gonna end. Like, how can I ignore that? Like,
Right,
if I don't
right.
even know about the timer when it goes off, it's like, well, that was a fun game, and I had no context. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
That's kind of like how AJ is, honestly. I mean, he doesn't know exactly when. There's always crazy scenarios where people are supposed to die with certain diseases and they live even fuller than they're supposed to be. So
all right.
you never
Stephen
know.
Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's living for not anymore.
We got to do music ones next time,
Mm.
I just created some.
or like content.
I'll fucking. Well, I got a little. Wait for it. But here's another one. You'll not like it, but would you rather visit 100 years in the past or in the future?
Dang.
in the past.
I would also say in the past because I love
Why?
the 60s and the 50s, and I'd love to live that shit.
Why? Because you'd be a fucking legend. You'd be like, you guys want to see
real.
some shit?
You wanna-
you want to see some shit? And if you go in the future, you'd be like, what is going on?
Like,
Yeah.
when a
and
company
everybody
comes,
would take advantage of you. Like, look how dumb this guy is.
Yo,
He's a little baby.
when a
Like,
company
shit.
known as Google and
If they
Apple
even
come
still
out, buy into it immediately. That's what I
Like
tell them.
no,
Buy
like
into
that,
it
like that
immediately.
Family Guy episode when Brian's
mean
like
Lugal?
playing that thing. He's like, "This is a hot
Yeah,
time
time
machine."
machine. Yeah, exactly. Some
Love it.
scenario. Yeah, that's like Back to the Future did that. Hot Tub Time Machine. did
Lugal.
that. Everyone's done that. Come on.
I forgot about
This is so unoriginal.
I
All right.
but I've said.
I was gonna say future, but you guys really persuaded me there. I gotta go with the past just so I can be a baller.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? You swung me.
Yeah, dude, you guys fucking swung me 180 degrees.
I was just about to open my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure time travel forward is more possible than time travel backwards.
Time and space
Dude.
are not impassable bounds.
Says you. Watch me, I'm so fast.
Time and space are not impassable bounds.
I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson says if we go faster than the speed of light, technically, you're doing some shit with time. I don't know.
Do you know what omnipresent is? Like if something's
Yeah.
omnipresent,
Yeah.
existing in past, present, and future, you can like access the timeline. Like
Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's just some. Well, hang on.
it's
No,
like
no, no,
fucking
hang on,
deja,
hang on,
deja vu
hang
and
on,
shit.
hang on. Here it is, real quick. Time has something to do with gravity as well. I mean, like, I'm no fucking scientist. I'm literally just.
Time is the
speaking.
fourth dimension, right?
It's a dimension.
I'm pretty sure.
or
No,
some
I'm pretty
shit.
sure time is the fourth
We
dimension.
just disclaimer. None of us
I'm
are
almost
fucking
positive.
sci-
None
none
of
of
us
us
are
are fucking
scientists.
scientists. We don't know what
We're
the
not
fuck we're talking
physicists.
about.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm
All
pretty,
right, this guy's a scientist.
no, I'm pretty sure.
He is. He's gonna Google it.
Dude, time's the fourth dimension. I'm
If you have a
almost
question,
positive.
just Google it. It's the moral.
I think time's the fourth dimension. I mean, it's the fourth dimension is a mathematical extension of the concept. Blah 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 blah. Simple as, come on now.
The fifth dimension.
I don't
is-
think time is the fourth dimension. It is a dimension. I don't know that it's the fourth.
Oh, here you go. In
Is it the
physics,
fourth one?
the fourth dimension is time.
Okay, physics.
The other three dimensions, which exist in space and length and width and height. So yeah, the fourth dimension is time, and I think time and space are not impassable bounds because dimensions are not impassable bounds, and I think that things can be omnipresent, meaning existing in the past, present, and future. And I think this world and life is way more complex than we could understand, and I'll admit to that. But yeah, I don't think.
Well, I mean, you know, you just got to think though. We live in the 3D world. If
we live in the 4D world.
I'm
We
sorry,
have time.
I'm sorry. No, he's
If
right.
you, if
he's
you go
right.
smoke some
We
We're
DMT,
are
in
in
the
the
fifth
fourth-
dimension.
I was just saying, if you go
Are
smoke
we in
some
the fifth
DMT,
dimension?
like you don't
What's
have a
the fifth
construct
dimension?
of time. What is it? Look it up. There's like 13 dimensions, right? Up and down.
Some shit like that.
No, there's like a bunch.
There's a lot.
We can
yeah.
only
It's-
like
We're only aware of like 13 or
like
something.
eight.
Eight or
I
something.
think,
Yeah.
I think
All this, I don't know where we're going with this.
Anyways.
conversation.
the last one.
But I don't think time and space are impassable bounds because I think time and space exist on Earth, and
I think you're right to an extent that.
I'm not saying I have the time machine.
Right. No, I think you're right to an extent
Wait, where's your time
because
machine?
because of our human experience, we cannot
Listen, okay,
go
but
beyond.
here's some science
the
for you.
time and
Listen,
space.
transcendental meditation. It's the most famous kind of meditation. TM they call it. It's the most famous kind of meditation. It's when you astral project, you leave your body, whatever. Your spirit leaves your body. You're able to go other places in the world, in the universe. You can meet other versions of yourself. They say blah blah. It's the most. I mean, Rick Rubin does this. Mac Mill, like all the famous people do this, right? And I think they would love to tell you that time and space are not impassable bounds, but I don't think it matters that much. I just think it's food for thought of looking into that, like, not in the physical space, but in the metaphysical space, it's certainly possible. And there's ways like transcendental meditation, which I do not recommend, but it can certainly be done. Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Back to the original question.
Yeah,
I'd
Rob, what's
pick
your
future.
answer?
Just 'cause, like,
Oh, yep.
I mean, just because it's like, I mean, I can read anything about the past, so it's like, I just honestly don't give a fuck. The past is the past, and I like technology, and I like to see all the cool fucking shit we have. Unless it's some fucking dystopian or like ultra utopian, like super
Gary.
government overlord, like, you know, ran by the whole world, then that would suck.
I like it.
Super utopian or dystopian would suck, but if things like are how they are right now, except just a lot fucking better, flying cars and shit, then hell yeah.
Facts.
future.
Facts.
I feel. Thanks for being different.
And,
Thank you
and
for being
music,
different.
dude, because I just like the
You
sound,
know
like,
you
the
can come
sound
back and
design
shit on
in there is
everyone.
just insane,
Yeah.
dude. I can't.
You'd
I can't
come
even
back.
imagine, dude.
You'd be so depressed when you came back. Like,
oh
you,
yeah.
you guys.
Fuck this technology. This shit's lame.
Inferior. You
Yeah,
guys are
inferior.
idiots. Like, talking to the world's smartest. Like, yeah. That's amazing.
Dude, just bring a flash drive. Hopefully they have
Yeah, dude.
USBs.
Yeah, dude. Nah, dude. It'll all be fucking like Bluetooth and
It'll be in the
NFC
cloud.
and
It'll be in
yeah,
the cloud.
Yeah.
I pay like
Everything wireless.
$5 for
Telepathic.
like a bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
cloud.
Some shit. Yeah.
File sharing.
So, last, would you rather? So, would you rather lose your hands or lose the ability to hear?
Who's your
Oh,
hands?
I'd rather lose my hand.
You couldn't
This
touch
dude,
your
audio
laptop,
engineer,
though.
of
You
course.
couldn't produce. How are you gonna produce?
I'd rather not hear.
Hey Siri,
What was
drop
other
the
option?
beat.
Hands or ears?
Yes. Hands are like the ability to hear.
You get rid of those hands and you hire a
And you're also
you hire a bitch.
Yeah,
you say,
yeah, dude.
Squire.
But you're a headless freak.
Squire.
Like I'm very
My
sorry to
lad.
anyone
Yeah.
who's
Shit's
ever
a
lost a
fucking
limb.
hooks, you know?
Or their
Give me a
hands,
C. Come on.
I'm pretty sure people who go from
Now an
handless
acorn?
from hands to
Yeah.
handless would rather have hands.
I would like having a personal bitch.
For real, dude.
wipe. You wouldn't be able to wipe your own ass.
Tell him it's bitch ass, you peasant. Call him bitch ass. Come here, bitch ass. You peasant. So yeah, I'm saying cut my hands off, leave my ears so I can hear what's going on. Rob says the same.
That's pretty hard.
How you gonna
some-
take? How you
I
gonna
have
take
some
photos?
nubs, just some straight nubs. No.
All right, if it's like like right now,
Right fucking now.
then I would definitely do my hands. But if we were like if we were like straight up humans, surviving in the fucking
take the
wilderness,
ears,
then
man.
yeah, take my fucking ears.
That's another story. That's a
Yeah. That's another road. To
I'll
go.
kill you, bitches. That's another story.
Ears or hands?
You say.
One of each.
One,
hand.
one ear,
Take
one
my
eye.
left hand and my right ear.
Yeah. Oh man.
Can I give you 2 toes, half of my nose?
I can't imagine losing my hands. Like, what am I?
How you gonna take pictures? How you gonna?
Dude,
how you gonna
I'm
wait?
saying,
I'm
you
getting
guys,
rid of my
are,
ears.
all 3 of you say
Where
no
did these
hands?
questions come from?
No,
I'm-
I'm getting rid of my ears.
You go.
Voice activation.
You wouldn't go. I'd keep my hands too, wouldn't you?
I can still read.
Am I the only one here who'd keep his hands?
Yes.
You guys would be making fun of me.
I'm keeping
but I'd be
hands,
jerking
too.
off and like doing shit, like
Doing shit.
grabbing things.
If you have no
Random
hands,
things.
people feel bad.
No,
for
you know what? You know what? Here
If
it
you
is.
have no ears, people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with?"
Or
that
they
guy?"
say things at you and just talk in your face.
Nah, here it is. Swan, you'd be Ethan's bitch.
Because I'd have the hands.
Squire, yeah, because you'd have the hands. Yeah.
Squire. He wouldn't be able to hear me though.
I would have to learn how to roll.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to roll for hot dogs with no hands.
Shit.
Gotcha. You could definitely.
Squire.
I don't like it.
You wouldn't be able to guard the same though.
I don't like it. I've never liked the would you rather have this shitty thing or that shitty thing. It's like, I'd rather not think about shitty things. I'd rather build awesome things.
Oh wait, all right. Well, hold on. Can we do like a bullshit session real quick, dude? What about Getter?
Oh,
That's
shit.
fucking dude. He canceled his tour because
Poor
people
boy.
were throwing shit on him at
What?
stage. He got booed at Houston.
That's what we should be talking
He's been
about.
getting a shit ton of hate on
He
the
responded
internet.
to some fans too, like happiness isn't a switch you can turn on and off, which I
Yeah.
respect. Did you see that?
I did not
Because somebody
see
no,
that, but
someone said, "quote I miss old Happy Getter," and he replied back, "Old Happy Getter was a drug addicted asshole. Happiness isn't a switch you can turn on and off. Visceral means like from feelings within." He's like, "I'm learning how to deal with my shit, and like I would think that you guys would support me in like my new endeavor." He said, I thought that by doing this, like I could make something for myself and prove to myself that I stand out from other artists, but actually it just turned out to prove to me that like." He's like, I wanted it to be something other than like music just being a rager on the weekend. I wanted it to be like set myself apart from other people, and instead it made me like not hate music, but like have to like quit. Like he's like, I don't love this. I'm not like this. So yeah.
he fucking
Wow.
hated going on stage, dude.
I want to say this. You don't get to pick your fans. So like by him changing throughout the last couple of years, he has already the fan base that he made from making a certain kind of music. So then when you change the kind of music you make, naturally you're gonna have some backlash from the fans. Like San Holo had like a style change in the last couple of years, and he had a ton of fans backlash too. But you know what happened? The fans either came around, left, or he got new fans to come in their place. So point being is like I think if Getter continues to make music, like he's just gonna have fans hop on the bus. They're like, oh shit, he's doing some like lo-fi or some heady or some screamo. Like people that didn't know that he was doing that will come that are particularly fans of that, but people that were a fan of the weird like happy hardcore, like just anything like traditional Getter, they're gonna continue to be disappointed because as Getter said, like I'm evolving as an artist. So like if you support me, you have to support me as I grow and change, not the person that I was. Love me as I am, not as I was.
I mean, yeah, he pretty much stresses that he's not really like a dubstep artist anymore. He just likes making music. But,
Right, yeah.
But, I mean, everybody's like, Tanner, we want another head splitter. It's like, no.
That's not
I
me
don't
anymore,
want
is what-
that,
yeah, that's what
you
he's
know?
saying.
Like, I don't want to make that, so.
So support me in what
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that.
Or don't support me and don't be a fucking dick about it and
Right,
send me
right.
hate. Like, you can
Right,
listen to something and not fucking send
Be a-
hate and be a douchebag
Yeah, okay, so
about
San
it.
Holo probably didn't get nearly as much of the hate. He just
Yeah.
had people quit listening or whatever. But I will say Getter's fans he's kind of like an alternative guy, so like he probably has a lot more people that are like, fuck you, bro. And it's like that shit gets to people. Like, fuck you.
Fuck
I'm making music for myself and for you guys, and then you're like, oh, where's the old shit at? And it's like, that was the old shit. Like, move on.
Here's new shit.
Matthias, can I have my other jewel? Thank you.
But yeah, that shit fucking sucks.
Just imagine if that was you, dude. What if that was you? Getting all
I
that
mean-
hate? How would you react to that shit?
I mean, hopefully I would just try and brush it off and say, suck my cock. I made this. I mean, you can like it or not, but I mean, I fucking like it, so that's all that really matters. Like, hopefully someone does, you know. But I mean, yeah, like if you're throwing shit on stage, you know, like that's not cool.
That's trash.
Like that is pretty trashy. I mean, supposedly it wasn't like someone did throw their bra at him twice, and like the first time he kind of laughed it off or whatever, and then the second time he was like, "All right, yo, what the fuck's good?" So, you know, I mean, I guess whenever you're up there trying to do a live set, fucking with, you know, like MIDI pads and shit, and you got things going all over your fucking instruments, it's like, all right, how the fuck am I supposed to do this show, you know? And then not to mention everybody in the front heckling and stuff.
Or like
just
dudes in
to do
crowd
that.
being like literally like holding joints and stuff. Like I've seen it
Yeah.
happen so many times. You're just like, hit this, and they're like, they'll either clearly be like not about like hitting weed or something, or being like, I'm trying to perform. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
and a
I
lot
get
of people know him from like Suh, dude. So a lot of them, I mean, a lot of them are just like, bro, dude, get her. He's
Suh,
playing
dude.
like a lit like dubstep show. Like, let's go. And it's the how do you say that? Versatile or
Versace?
no, it's got like an L, like versatile or like I don't know how you say his album. It's Versace.
Visceral.
With an L at
Visceral,
least.
yeah.
Oh, visceral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feelings so intense.
Oh,
I gotta look
shit.
it up.
Hey Siri,
But yeah,
what is the
like,
definition of the word visceral?
But like whenever he released that and then released his upcoming tour, people should have known that he was going to be playing music from that album. You know,
Deep inward feelings
So-
rather than intellect. So it's like it's intuitive. It's feeling rather than intellect. It comes from a place of feeling, not a place of intellectual.
It's guttural.
Yeah, it's
And
intuition.
It's get a roll.
Get a roll.
I actually
Yeah.
I didn't know the word visceral before that came out, and I very much like it because I very much use.
I knew the word, but I didn't know what it meant.
I use my intuition with everything that I do. I don't really trust my brain much because it gets me in trouble because I overthink things and overanalyze.
How do you feel that?
You think so much and you work too little. You know.
So you're saying you turn your brain
Action.
off?
Action alleviates
Yes, sir.
suffering.
That's what I do as well. Very nice.
I got some words to live by.
'Cause it's never
Words to
wrong.
live by. What's
Turn your
good?
brain on, Swan.
Power is assumed, not granted. It means, do you like paying taxes?
No.
Then
no,
don't.
not really. I paid $250 on tax for that new camera.
Okay, well,
Yeah, 183 on
the
this.
pencil pushers that make you pay those taxes, if everybody and their mother quit paying them tomorrow, you ever seen Bug's Life?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
well, we are the ants and they are the grasshoppers. Remember the scene when it's like, if they find out their strength, they outnumber us? Those dudes are fucking crooks, bro. Like, power is assumed, not granted. You know who said that?
David
The
Miscavige.
leader of Scientology, and he wasn't he wasn't elected. He was like, "Bitch, I'm running the show now." Like, and the same with like our fucking like the elite in every other position. It's like nature, bro. You know who the alpha male is. Like, it's the same fucking reason I'm running this group. Like, I assume the position. You know what I mean? That's like power.
I mean,
is
I'm just a
assumed.
part of this group now.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like
So I'm
it's
doing
like
my own thing.
it's almost nature.
There's got to be
I
a
don't
leader with everything.
No, there does, and I think for the most part, it's like I'm not gonna say nature elects it, but it's like perception is reality. That's another way to say power is assumed, not granted. It's like everyone's like, well, yeah, he seems good. Like when you vote for president, you're like, yeah, he seems good for it. Like you're assuming that he's gonna do you well, like, and you grant it to him. But mostly, it's just like. You ever seen the episode of The Office where like the girl takes Michael's? She's like, I was always taught if the chair's open, the job's available.
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about. Power is assumed. You know, it's a thing, dude.
She saw the position was open,
And she took it, bro.
She took it.
Get in where you fit in. That's another way to say it. Like, I'm not some tyrant or a dictator. I'm just saying, like, anybody can make anything happen, like, just through sheer determination and, like, making up their mind, like, this is the way it is. And I'm not encouraging anyone to bully their way into anything. I'm just saying, like, I was comparing it to, like, the elite or Scientology thing because that's, like, was a similar strategy of, like, yeah, I'm just going to assume the position. But you can do it for good things, too. Like, I'm going to
Well, that was when
I'm going to be the best
L.
this.
Ron Hubbard died.
Yeah, exactly. L. Ron Hubbard died, and like his protege was like, "Well, we're not having an election. I'm gonna
it's
I'm
me."
gonna pick up where he left off, and no one's gonna say a thing about it." Like, yeah, that's just
He said, "It's me now."
it's me. But yeah, food for thought. Power is assumed, not granted.
The life you see is the life you get. Dream big.
That goes in line with that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Also, you guys can, of course, to check out our social medias. We found out an easier way. Just look up 3D Music Official. We follow only pretty much us. So if you guys
It's just
want,
us. Yeah.
if you guys want to find our social medias, you can literally go on the following list at 3D Music Official and click those follows. Hit me up with 1,000 followers. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. But yeah, you can find every single one of us. And also, if you guys want to get a question like our fellow listener a couple of podcast episodes ago, you can be like her. You can send us a DM and send us a question, anonymously or not. We'll answer it right here on the podcast. But pretty much wraps it up here in the podcast. I'm your podcast director, Austin. Signing off with Swan.
Have a nice night.
Ethan.
Hey, the website's on our Instagram too. Go buy some merchandise, punks.
Matthias.
Peace out, guys. Have a great night.
Rob.
Peace out, y'all.
This is the 3D podcast. We'll catch you guys next week.